to that article. So it said, but now with hundreds of thousands fleeing Kabul, many are concerned World War III may be on the horizon. It's been on the horizon, man. All right, it's about to reach its apex, man, and then it's about to be finished. And that's the seventh Trump when those missiles go off. World War III concerns were spiked in the wake of recent tensions. And what happened to the doomsday clock? All right. First of all, it's showing you that these devils, they're trying to buy time, and you can't buy time, man. The scriptures tell you that the Lord set the boundaries and no man can pass it. When your time is up, your time is up. All right, who was that? Daniel, who he told, was it Nebuchadnezzar? The handwritings on the wall, right? So once the handwriting's been on the wall for America, all right. So once your time is up, there's nothing you could do. But anyway, it says concerns were spiked in the wake of recent tensions with China over the Taiwan Strait. China sent Taiwan's Air Force scrambling more than 140 aircraft into the airspace recently. That's signs of war. The move sparked fears of all-out war. See, people don't realize what's going on really, man, because they feel like, oh, we ain't gonna worry about this or worry about that. All of this was happening in Australia, Italy, all right, and it was supposed to be doomsday or whatever, where they about to start coming with more hardship. All this is a reflection on what's about to happen in America, throughout America and parts of America, the major cities where you see, all these niggas killing each other and all this stuff, still being niggas. All right, well, you're gonna get caught unawares, man. It said tensions are on the rise with the country, especially in the wake of the AUKUS submarine deal between the UK, USA, and Australia, designed to ensure the West is prepared in the face of China's ever-growing submarine fleet. You see? Because China's back, a lot of these countries are backed by Russia, and that's pursuant to the prophecy. So Express have compiled a guide for the flashpoints, as they call them, right? They call them flashpoints where the World War III is most likely to erupt. So now they said U.S. versus Iran. This is still a hot situation. The UN's nuclear watchdogs has said Iran continues to produce uranium metal. No shit, Sherlock. Okay? Now that's pursuant to the prophecy, man. All right? That's pursuant. So we're going to go back here, but let's go to Isaiah, the 14th chapter. I mean, we jumping around, which most of the brothers that are in the faith should already know these scriptures. All right? But, hold on one second. Is it Joel? Right, here we go. Joel, the third chapter. All right, so I'm gonna go to Joel 3 and 9. So let me just read the end of that. What I just get that point again. All right. So it said the UN's nuclear watchdog has said Iran continues to produce uranium metal, right? Which basically they still got their nuclear programs going on, which they never stopped. They had just different cities, tunnels and cities of nuclear missiles. They got so many nuclear missiles. That's why they're not worried. All right. And they're backed by Russia. All right, which, the nuclear power that they possess. And that's what they've been doing. They've been stocking up everybody. But now this is Joel 3 and 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, the actual nations. Prepare war. See, again, that's why the scripture says, sound the wars in the land. So and that's why I say, brothers got to look, man, pray to the Lord and keep your spirit, man. Keep a watch over your spirit. Keep your spirit in subjection into this truth. Don't get caught with the bullshit, man. Sitting there doing dumb shit or whatever the case is, man. All right, doing too much or doing things that basically get bounced out at the last minute, man. And shit, if you in your right mind, you don't want the Most High to withdraw His spirit from you, man. But if you being rebellious and walking disorderly, those things are gonna happen, man. You see, so that's why, man, you brothers better take heed, man. All right, you don't got to. You can sit there and be, hey, you think you know everything or you got it. We just a bunch of old niggas that are peddling fear, you know what I'm saying, or keep coming with the same old. All right, well, you think like that, man. All right, see, this is the thing of endurance, man. All right, the scriptures speak about abiding in your calling. You're supposed to remain in the spirit. Like when you came into the truth, you came humble. You wasn't sitting there acting like you was the head of the class. And that's what kills me with a lot of these guys that say they know it all, that they had 99% of the truth, and you know, the great grandmother told them that they were prophet. You know, my mother used to change my diapers with Bible papers, and you know, and you know, it said that I was Jeremiah. You got a lot of brothers that be bugging the fuck out. You know, I mean, I'm making a little bit of a joke about it, but it's get crazy because a lot of brothers, you always hear brothers talk about, and these dudes ain't even nowhere. You know, dude is out there smoking blunts, but he telling me his grandmother told him he was a prophet. And there's a couple other dudes that got that spirit that they just know, you know. Nah, you better rebuke that spirit, man. Listen, man, brothers, and that's why, and I'm humbled that all the time when I hear the apostles, man. I hear Apostle Gabar say certain statements like, look, I'm just really getting grasp on things. I never really, you know, because this truth gets deep and deeper, and you only gonna know it if you remain, if you abide and you endure it. All right? But if you become impatient, I ain't nothing, you know, then you're not gonna make it. You're gonna get caught in its destruction, man. All right, or the spirit of the Lord is gonna fall upon you, which that's not what you want. So that's why you got to daily check yourself, because this is real things. The Lord is actually making these things happen. You know, that's what I'm reading documentaries. I mean, I'm reading articles and video that's live video, actual footage of the creepy Sleepy Joe saying these things. He's telling you, you know, and because why? He knows what's going on. That's why they basically they like, fuck your feelings, fuck your rights. You don't have no rights for nothing. And Jake is just slow waking up. They still trying to pick coal out of their eyes when shit is, you know, they should have been up already, man. Jake is hours late. They way behind. You know, well, I guess I don't got control of my body. Hell no, nigga. Why'd you think that this was a free country? You believe that lie? But anyway, going back into the prophecy in Joel 3:9, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. It's talking about the actual Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. The mighty men refers to what? The army, the military of these different nations. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. You see? Beat your plowshares into swords, because why? A lot of these different third world countries, and such as China, North Korea, and you go back 100 years ago, they were just known as an agricultural society. They were known for mining and cropping and things of that nature. So that's why it was easier when this devil was coming, taking them over. He didn't get no resistance, all right? And plus, it was prophecy, man. But now we're to the point, the Lord said, beat your plowshares into swords. Now they're trading in, you know, they're making deals with Russia and these other countries, buying nuclear weapons, all right? Which are, the modern day sword is what? These nuclear missiles are part of as the greatest of the swords, the strongest sword. Because the sword represents destruction, an instrument to destroy. All right, that's why the Lord said he created the waste to destroy. Because why? These nuclear weapons breed mass destruction. That's why you got a lot of these devils, these insiders. You see all these army generals that are speaking or talking about the state of things. They're not laughing. They're not smiling. They know that, this shit means the end. If this happened, this means the end. We don't know about all this space crap that Elon Musk and all these other different devils are talking about, you see? So it said, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. That's these other nations. So that's why you have this situation over here where it says Iran continues to produce uranium metal. It says in a report issued by the IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Agency in Vienna, to the UN member states. He said that his inspectors had confirmed on Saturday that Iran had now produced 200 grams of uranium metal enriched up to 20%. Because why? It's a great battle. So it's going to be a nuclear battle. Like it says in, that's why going to this scripture in Isaiah, is it 6 and 9? Or is it 9 and 6? 6 and 9, let me see. No, 9 and 6. Pardon me. Isaiah, what is it at? 9 and 6, right? Starting at 5. It says, Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. Yeah, because that's the old way. See, now we're in this time, wars are fought differently. Wars were straight up mano a mano, man to man. All right, we're going to get our armies. We're going to have our swords, spears. We're going to go and attack and rush in. You know, it's gonna be all, we gonna get it in, all kind of noise, grunting and screaming, rah, yeah, ching, ching, ching. You hearing the swords clashing and niggas getting jabbed and getting their head fucking chopped off and swords swoop. So that's how the wars were fought back then. It said, but this shall be with what? With burning and fuel of fire. And the fuel to the fire is gonna be the people, man. Because this fire is gonna get so hot, the scripture says it's gonna be like an oven. So you gotta remember that the Lord is bringing his nuclear destruction, those missiles. When the Lord come back, and that's, man, it's gonna be hot because Yahweh Shai and the angels are gonna be sitting there slaying and slaughtering and shooting fire from those chariots, laser beams, man, burning shit up like in War of the Worlds, man. All right, these are all these movies and pictures. They're coming from a prophetic place, okay, which is the scriptures, all right, and from the mouth of the prophets of the Lord, okay. So now it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause our mighty ones to come down. Because why? The Lord is going to let the destruction go. Like the angels that he got there holding back the destruction, they're going to let it go. And then they're going to be coming back, returning with Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai coming with the band of angels, man. To let the